Do you experience rage or freezing in the face of your child's intense behaviors? In this video, I'm going to go through some practical tools that you can use to work with rage and freeze. Because first of all, these are natural nervous system responses, right? They're there to keep you safe. But we don't want to express that rage on our children. But we need to actualize that energy. We need to use up that energy that's coming up to fight so that freeze doesn't clamp down on it. But if freeze arises, then we can work with that too. So first, working with the rage. Okay, so the first step is to accept and befriend your rage. It's coming up to protect you. So become aware of how this energy mounts in your system. Become aware of the rising of it in your system, the tightening in your body. How does it present to you, even if you can back up before the rage and recognize the signs of the early signs of anger in your body. So that's really the first step, so you can become aware. And then when this energy is mounting, but you don't want to use it on your child, well, in the heated moments, what can you do to use that energy? Well, you can do tense and release, tense and release, tense and release, just to release some of the energy. You could shake it off, okay? You can do some push-ups on the wall, okay? So anything to get that energy out so that it's not building blow, and also to help you to understand that you are in a place of choice where you can do something about this challenge in terms of the energy that's coming up to be used instead of freezing it down. But if your system goes into freeze, there's no shame in that either, because that's the reality of our lives. We have this activation that happens if our child is activating a lot, but we cannot actualize that activation, right? We cannot resolve the threat because it's our child. So the freeze comes in naturally and understandably. So how do you work with the freeze when it comes in? Well, when freeze comes in, you kind of go numb and you're out of your body and you don't really feel your body. So the key is to come back into your body. So wherever you feel sort of that frozenness, can you bring some touch to it? Can you bring some touch to your arms? Can you feel your feet on the floor? Can you orient in your environment and look at something that brings you comfort and then feel that in your body? Okay, so the key is to get back into your body and help that freeze to alleviate and leave. So those are some of the tools that you can use. So give them a try and let me know.